then are there probably time loops, or at least I believe there's time loops.
That doesn't mean anything.
Or we're in a simulation, because that was a lot of programming errors back there.
Are we?
Simulation.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to take a break.
As if to punctuate that, Marisol's rubbing her upper arms and going, guys, I'm a selfish asshole. And just kind of like weeping, and, like turning around.
What?
Lewis is like freaking out. Well, what happened? What did I do?
Marisol, why would you say that? I mean, if you guys didn't start fucking stuff up, we would have been trapped there probably forever.
Guys, that was like perfect. It was perfect. But then we could have just, and she just starts like weeping and like kind of mumbling to herself. Could have just, sorry guys.
Marisol, we all wanted to get back. This is where we belong.
That was hell for me.
Yeah, Jim was, I don't know, you seemed kind of the same. I don't know what was different in your life. We weren't living our lives. Those were somebody else's.
If Nia reaches into her pockets, does she still have any of those papers?
No. Physically, you are all the same as you were when you went in to that, whatever it was.
Just curious.
Marisol just runs up to Lewis and like hugs him around the neck suddenly.
What? Okay. He looks a little embarrassed and he just kind of pats her on the back. Are you all right? What?
Let's just go to lunch.
Yeah, today took a weird turn, but I think we're good now.
All right. Yeah. Maybe training with these stands is like put some kind of strain on your minds or something.
Sure. Yeah, one of the U2s is gonna go over to Rich and just go, "Hey, Rich, you know how I said my stand can echolocate? Do you mind doing that real quick?"
Yeah, sure. How?
And he's like, you just kind of feel the rhythm exude itself out of you, just kind of like a beat, just like a pulse. And you two kind of thinks for a second. He goes, "You know that feeling you get right before you explode?"
And
he goes, "It feels like that, but instead of actually exploding, you just sound." And he goes, that's probably the easiest way I can explain it to you."
All right, I got it. No problem. Don't worry. I got this. See him close his eyes. Wait, what am I looking for?
Just anything out of the ordinary. Sometimes weird stuff shows up that you can't see normally, like weird tethers to people, lines cutting across time and space. Weird black holes that people have fallen into.
What?
No pressure.
No, and there's two U2s that just go shh to Marisol.
Okay, no, I got this. Ready?
Yeah, man, you got this.
I sense that I think I need to change my pants.
Oh.
And you just stares at him for a second and just goes, "Okay, good first try. Maybe not so much physical exertion." He starts to take a couple steps back, and he's just like, "Will you take care of that?" And
well, no, one of you is gonna have to come with me, obviously.
What?
And the U2 with the arm bracelet just goes, "He's got to change," and he'll start walking to the door.
Yeah, as he's walking, he's like, "Yeah, I was too focused on like the high part, and I didn't even know I could do that."
And he goes,
He's
"Wait,
explaining
you've never used the bathroom before?"
No, not that part. And he kind of like looks back at the group and kind of just slightly starts leaning in to say something to you two. The things that he's saying are inappropriate.
Great. Yeah, that U2 they all look embarrassed.
Jesus, that's your partner?
One of the remaining U2s just goes, "Yep, that's him." And one of the U2s will actually look outside real quick and just go, at least none of his wives are here. Except Aubrey. She's actually the normal one. Which kind of makes me a little more worried because she's so normal, but at least it's not the nunchuck one.
I want to beat the nunchuck one.
No, you don't, Nia. We went over this. She's some kind of weird feral Terminator woman. I don't...
What now?
Jim, you might like her, actually. She has nunchucks with blades on them. She can handle getting thrown off a car going 80 miles an hour and, just has the tenacity to murder a man that terrifies me.
Sounds like my ex.
You might actually know her. Who knows? Nothing seems to be a coincidence anymore.
So the way that that sort of went when you guys came back to reality or, reality, quote unquote. Well, as far as you know, it's reality. As far as anyone would know. Everyone here is normal and there's no lag.
Why wouldn't we know anything else?
Yeah. Back in your timeline, you wanted to get lunch. You'll have to have the ELO accompany you for it, but they are more than willing. Everyone has been training pretty hard. You'll have to take a charter shuttle, I guess, since everyone has to ride together. But that's not a big deal. What kind of place do you guys even want to go get lunch at?
Mia likes everything. Anyone picky?
You guys cool seafood? Love seafood. I hear no objection. Seafood it is.
So I was gonna say,
Okay.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the U2s are just kind of like, yeah, we can go wherever. Rich has a whole gluten-free thing, but fish is gluten-free, so.
Yeah, you want to go get seafood. You'd probably want to go to District 2. Somewhere not far between B and D. I'll put a little marker. So also not far from Babylon. There is a nice little seafood place. The ELO guys seem to know everyone there, so it's probably a place that they go to occasionally. The Love Shack.
It has the same ambiance as Valentine's night every day of the year.
Oh no!
You know what? That's what it does. And the waiters and waitresses dress up like mermaids and mermen.
The sirens of the sea.
Mia walks to the door and sort of freezes up.
What's the matter, Nia?
I don't like the decor in here.
Are you afraid of fish or something?
No, it's fine. Let's just go eat. I'll just eat. I don't like the red carpets. The carpets are really red.
Yeah. It's a nice touch. Reminds me of rose petals.
Oh, good. I'll think about rose petals then.
What else would you be thinking about instead of rose petals?
I don't know. What else would I be thinking of? She closes her eyes.
Strawberry jam?
No.
Kevon would know.
Pasta sauce. That's got to be it.
You're teasing me on purpose and I'm going to pinch you.
Why? I mean, if you wanted Italian, I could have gone to an Italian place.
No, it's fine. Let's sit down. I will think about flower petals.
You go to sit down. Menus are brought to you on small floating little ships with little fishermen robots on them. They're just floating through the air. It's a big table of 10. You guys have a special VIP table, obviously. You are VIPs, or at least the people you're with are all VIPs. The head chef actually walks out. He has like a fish-shaped chef hat on. He looks very nervous. Monsieur Lin, I didn't know you would be here. And with so many other executives, is this a business luncheon or? The ELO guys are all seated on one side. You guys are seated all on the other, pretty much. That's how they tend to sit. Jeff kind of just waves a hand and says, just a casual lunch. Don't worry about it. Just take whatever the special is, Jerry. Well, I guess we got to look at the menu first. Don't worry about it. Ease up, relax. Treat me like you treat any other customer. Just like you treat these guys. He points at the people across the table. See how they're just normal people?
Mia waves too excitedly.
Yeah, they're just normal, everyday, hardworking, working class, lower working class people. We want that sort of treatment. So, Jerry.
Mia starts giggling at him.
That means that if you mess up their orders, like you'd mess up the orders for a working class person, I'll have to complain about it. Jerry looks really, really scared.
Jeff, why are you being so weird?
What?
Stop scaring the chef.
He's fine. Am I scaring you, Jerry? Did I break your concentration?
I'm gonna come over there.
Jerry just waves his hand. No. It's fine. Yes, of course, Monsieur Lin. We will get you the finest, whatever it is you order. Really anything. And on the house, Mr. Lin, on the house. Okay, I'm going to go. Leave. He just quickly turns around and walks away. Rich has his menu out, but he's just looking at the drink menu right now. This place is surprisingly not that classy for a place where the ELO would eat.
Hey, is lobster macaroni on the menu?
Yeah, it has that kind of fare, like lobster macaroni, lobster rolls, bucket of crab, something called golden squid. There's a few strange things, but for the most part, it's just kind of what Jeff was kind of like hinting at, like more of a just middle class, like, yeah, seafood place. Kind of almost a family restaurant, really.
So it's Red Lobster?
Kind of, except not a franchise, so not shit.
So they have really good cheddar biscuits, is what you're saying.
Actual cheddar biscuits made with not just cheddar powder and whatever the fuck. I don't know what.
When you
Red
break it
Lobster's
apart, it
doing these
actually
days.
has cheese, like cheese.
Yeah.
string.
Marisol considers ordering something off the drink menu after what they went through, but it would be her first drink, and they're still training, so she decides against it.
Wait, you're a bartender that doesn't drink?
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. Okay.
She sets her menu down. Well, I'm ready.
Yeah, I think I know what I want.
All right. What are you guys ordering? You can just type it out in the chat, or you can just say it. It doesn't matter. Just a bucket of crabs. Good man, smart man.
They're very calorically dense.
Jeff orders surf and turf. Rich orders a martini and a shrimp cocktail. Kev orders just crab cakes. And Lewis orders also lobster macaroni. After he puts in the order, he just leans over the table and just says, you like lobster macaroni too?
Oh my god, yeah, I had it once on Earth. It's really hard to come by seafood where I'm at, and it was awesome.
Nice. Yeah. Sometimes the guys make fun of me for getting it, saying it's like kid food, but I don't care because, what are the options, right? Mess up my seafood with beef juice or get a bunch of alcohol or something crunchy, I guess. He just stares at the rest of the yellow side.
Actually, I'll bet it would be pretty good with a side of chips. Ooh.
Maybe. He looks down at his Moby and starts inputting something. I guess we'll find out.
Marisol looks delighted.
As you guys are waiting for your orders, the whole brigade, the whole kitchen brigade is working on this like as quickly as they can. Jeff kind of leans over the table and steeples his fingers. So, you guys had a weird experience back there, huh? You want to tell me about it?
Mia mimics his motion. It says, okay, so time loops.
Go on.
Sometimes we have a friend who killed himself so that we could have stands so that we could fix the universe. But sometimes we have time flashes back to the time before, and sometimes it gives us hints on what we have to fight in the future.
All right. Well, where did you go this time?
Back to the beach house?
Was it the past or the future?
I think it was the future.
Yeah, it was the future.
Oh, what happened to us?
You weren't there.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Did we beat the Starman?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, Jodeshi beat the Starman.
Who?
If you think about him
That's
really
our friend.
hard, you won't like him.
Yeah.
He's our friend, that got stuck in time or space or both.
Sounds like a weird stand thing.
It is a weird stand thing.
Interesting.
But I promise to keep you protected in this timeline.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
You weren't in the other one.
Yeah. Did something happen to us in the other timeline?
Marisol's slurping on the water, noisily. And then she slams it down. Yeah, you guys died to the Starman, alright?
And yeah, you two will just go, well, I was going to put it a little less blunt, but yeah, we found out that we won, but you guys died. They were holding the services for you.
Wow. He looks around at the others who all seem... Their reactions range from just kind of scoffing to stern looking, which is Kev. Lewis just kind of stares blankly.
I'm assuming, that Rich was the one scoffing.
Yeah.
Unsurprised.
Jeff kind of says, he holds up a finger. Hold on. So the Starmen killed us, but your friend Jodeci killed them?
I'm not completely sure who you died to. That it was implied. It was kind of confusing because we were pretending to be there, but as normal people, so people would not think we're crazy, right? So we don't have all the answers. We don't actually know what you died to.
Hey, you might as well tell them. While we were up there in the training room, we just phased out, and there was some sort of weird, I don't know, really strong ripple effect going on. I didn't fully understand it. It felt really freaking cosmic, and we heard Jodeci say something about, look, Jodeci's our very well-meaning but screwball friend. I think he did something with the best of intentions, and we didn't have any intention of staying, right, guys?
Definitely not.
No.
Nope.
So, we're back, because, I don't know.
Because we have to save the day.
Sounds like you already did save the day.
Well, that us saved the day. We still need to beat the Starmen.
How do you know we won't die in this timeline?
We know.
Oh,
I mean, for all we know, we'll probably all die in this one, but let's
wild.
let's try not to.